Hey guys, Dexter with the Cousins playing Pokemon Fire Red Rocket Edition. This is episode 2. If you're new here, just wanted to thank you so much for clicking on this video. I know that you will definitely enjoy our content that we have. My cousin Ben is the other host for our YouTube channel. You just so happen to click on a solo video of me, so unfortunately Benny Boy is not going to be here today. If you like this content, you'll definitely like the content that we have together. With that being said, we are a newer YouTube channel and our goal is to reach 500 subscribers because we're halfway there. Look, dude, I love energy drinks and I love bangs. So if you like bangs, do then bang that like button. Bang it up. So with all the intro out of the way, let's get into episode 2 of Pokemon Fire Red Rocket Edition. My name is Dex and you are now watching with the Cousins. Alright, so just to summarize episode 1 of our playthrough, we are actually doing this playthrough alongside Ben's playthrough of Vanilla Fire Red. So if you haven't checked those videos out, be sure to do that. He's a couple episodes ahead of me, and he's doing a great job with that. And Ben has always been so much better than me in regards to editing and setting up stuff like that. So he has his old face cam, you know, you can see his reaction and whatever. But the good news is you don't have to see my ugly face. So this Rocket Edition is, if you don't know, is a ROM hack of Fire Red that kind of puts a little bit of a spin, a different twist on the vanilla Fire Red game. So if you haven't already, be sure to check out his video. We got the card right up there that you could click, and as well as the link in the description for that. Okay, so on episode 1, we got our very first Pokemon, and we also stole a Pidgey and a Poliwag. We as well won a Scyther from the game corner, and we defeated the unbeatable Red by over leveling our Pokemon. And that was all mission 1. Now we pick up and we get to meet the boss of Team Rocket, aka Mr. Giovanni himself, and continue the story. So that's where we're gonna pick up right here. Bro, my Pokemon are not even healed. Bro, I got Esteban with like 8 health left. That's it. So yeah, if you didn't get to see episode 1 in that super intense battle with Red, definitely be sure to check that out. I thought for sure we were gonna lose. There you are, Dex. Boss would like to see you personally in his office downstairs. You had better take the elevator. Dex, I presume. Now then, let's not waste any time. I heard from Patrol that the fossil excavation mission on Mount Moon was wrecked by the workings of 2 little kid trainers. Now, between the fact that Patrol is the weakest of my sorry bunch of rocket admins, and that the mission team consisted of complete and utter rookie grunts, it still boggles my mind to the deep core how the deepest depth of Giratina's hell. Oh my goodness. Bro, the dialogue in this game cracks me up. Now, having finishing berating Patrol for his incompetence, he tells me that you were the grunt standing guard by the fossils. He said you fought the stronger of the twerps and that you maybe even fared better against them than any of the other of the twerps on your team. This is why I've called you in here. I want you to tell me everything you know about this kid. Every little detail, every little minutia you happen to glean from your battle with him. I want to have this twerp thoroughly profiled so we can see to it that he'll never dare mess with Team Rocket again. Let's start with the basics. Red, eh? What a ridiculous name. Charmeleon, and running around with a war tweet could have access to those. An officially licensed Pokemon trainer, no less. Who could these kids' parents be? I have a bad feeling about these two. This Red character especially. We'll have to keep our eyes open if he comes our way again. Do you hear me? Boss, Sir Gym Leader Blade is here to speak with you. Send him in. You may stay if you want, Dex. In fact, I'd like you to. There you are, Blade. Right here by the desk. And if you please, move over, Dex. You probably already guessed why I'm here, Giovanni, and you're not gonna like it. I have my suspicions, but I want to hear from your own little chicken mouth. All the same. I can't keep making any more Porygons for you. I'm really sorry about it, Giovanni, but I can't. You're a filthy coward, Blade. Listen now. Fij. How do you pronounce this, bro? Knows all of you guys have been doing up in Pokemon Tower, and he's got into a crazy fit over it. Just yesterday, he sent an angry email to all his old colleagues at the Pokemon Lab, warning them that, I quote, Team Rocket is up to no good. They got spies all over and they're ruthless. Be at the lookout for any suspicious activities. You know as well as me, Giovanni, that the source code for Porygon is copyrighted by Sifco. If I'm caught making them in the lab, it's all over for me. You know, I always support what you guys are doing here, but I'm not going to risk my position as a gym leader for Team Rocket, alright? I'll have to lay down low for a while. You suck, Boyd. Do you even realize what a major source of revenue Porygon is for our game corner? Players just won't want to gamble as much if they don't have the prospect of winning one Dangled in front of them. Goodness. And where else do you suggest we get our Porygon supply? At the Pokemart? There's only a handful of scientists in Kanto who've been willing or even able to make the thing, let alone help us distribute them illegally. Baby, look, it's been over a decade. I know you're not keen on this idea, but how about we see if maybe Professor Oak would be willing to... No! I will never deal with that filthy traitor, never, do you hear me? I want nothing to do with that spineless dimwit of a professor, and you should know better than to suggest it. Alright, forget it. Well then, I suggest you talk to Bill about it. He's an unpredictable kid, but he's smart, and I bet you anything he nicked himself a copy of the Porygon from Mr. Fiji back in the day. He should be more than apt for the job. Huh. Well, I don't suppose we have much of a choice. Bill has done a couple of smaller tech-related jobs for us in the past, but he's a fickle kid, and I don't like him. Plus, he always demands ridiculous compensation for everything he does, that rascal. But seeing as he's our only hope right now, I suppose he'll do. I'm letting you off the hook for now, Blade, for old time's sake. But if you hinder Team Rocket's operation again, well, you're not going to get a favorable outcome. Is that clear? I expect you to be making Porygons for us again once this whole Fiji business blows over. Yes, Giovanni, thank you. Dex, over here. I have a new mission for you. Here's what I want you to do now. Listen carefully. You're going to go to Bill's house, just north of Cerulean. You're going to offer him a job, and on behalf of Team Rocket as a temporary manufacturer of Porygon. If he says no, tell him we'll make him an offer he can't refuse. Tell him he can name any price or any service he likes within reason. Another squad of grunts should be headed for Cerulean on another mission right now as well. I suggest you rendezvous with them in the secret rocket base we've stationed just south of that city. The rocket admin there should be able to give you a few rare items to tempt Bill with as well. Is that clear? Well, on with you then. I'm counting on you, Dex. Ah, Dex, good riddance. Guess you just got a brand new mission for Patrol just now. That's right, we're going to steal these crazy rare TMs from this old collector guy in Cerulean. It's going to be sick. You got a mission in Cerulean too? Right on. Maybe you'll even get to see me in action as I break into the old guy's house then, huh? Did you hear? They made a secret rocket base in the daycare center south of the city. How cool is that? How about I meet you there? Okay, so the second mission involves us convincing Bill to make Porygons for Team Rocket. For whatever reason, Blade cannot do it. So, we gotta convince Bill. But before we do that, I do want to go stop by over here and get some items. Because I believe after this mission, we'll start to have a bounty on our head. So it's pretty much whenever you steal a Pokemon, which we'll be doing a lot in this run, it gets higher. And fewer shops will let you actually buy items. So we're going to stop by at the Celadon store and grab some evolution stones and all the stuff that we need. Specifically a water stone. So we have lots of money from defeating Red. So I think that's actually the only stone we need. I can't really imagine myself using any of the other ones, but we just need the water stone for Poliwrath. I have to tell you that the road through here is just about close, so I'm not really supposed to let you do it through. Persistent, aren't you? Wow, no, there's this cranny right here in my pocket that's just about the size of a $200 bill. Well, of course, I'm not the one to go against what my superiors to tell me, but you know, mistakes slip up. They happen all the time. What's this? I think I've been struck by a sudden momentary blindness. Oh well, it happens from time to time. You know, I think this affliction might be contagious. I'll probably spread to other guards. My, what can you do? Nice. Mr. Jeff Nip himself, level 25. That's a Poliwhirl right there. Jeff Nip is evolving. Poliwhirl. Dude, Poliwhirl looks sick. do we keep him as a Poliwhirl until he learns moves? Let me double check. So just looking at Poliwhirl, he doesn't really, it doesn't look like he gets any good moves. Maybe like Belly Drum, but that's not until 43, so I don't really see the point of waiting that long to do that. Let's use this on Poliwhirl. Evolve him. Jeff Nip. Jeff Nip is evolving. Oh yeah. Congratulations, your Jeff Nip just evolved into a Poliwrath. Doesn't that look like Jeff Nipper to you? Alright. Let's see how Jeff Nip looks in battle, bro. Dang, dude, he looked like he about to Will Smith somebody real quick, bro. He got his old hand extended and everything, bro. He's about to slap a fool. Alright, bro. Give me your Mankey, dude. This is what I've been waiting for. Give me that. Another fighting type to the team, boy. Yes. Mateo. So if you don't know, Ben has a younger brother named Matt. And he used to do this thing called the monkey. And dude, I don't know, Matt is hilarious, bro. He can like do this thing where he runs on all fours. It's crazy, bro. So yeah, Mankey named after Matt, my cousin. So let's see what this guy has to say. That's it, man. I've had it. All day I've been standing around waiting for some half-decent trainer to come along so I can offer him a place in Team Rocket, only to find out that half of them can't even beat the first couple of twerps on this bridge. Look, it's been 12 forsaken hours and I can't feel my legs. Tell Archer I went for a long overdue coffee break, alright? Goodness. Okay, so we did some training. We did all the trainers from Route 24 and 25. And this is how our team's looking now. We got Mateo, level 26 with low kick and karate chop and assurance and screech. Esteban, level 27 wing attack, agility, false swipe, furry cutter. Nothing really changed with him. Still a knockout bitch. He's still doing his thing. And then we got Jeff Nip, level 25 still, bubble beam, body slam, hypnosis, and rain dance. It's tough, bro. I feel like all that investment we put into Jeff Nip and low-key's the weakest out of everybody, even out of Mateo. Mateo got some nice moves. So I messed up off screen. I was like, oh, I wonder if I could train at the gym. Pretty much this dude says that I'm a bum and petty thugs here, get out, and don't come back unless you have an official training license. So I think, if I'm not mistaken, we do get that a little bit later on. So that way we can take on the gym challenge and we can defeat Misty, which I cannot wait to hear the dialogue for that. That sounds hilarious. All right, dude. Let's do this mission too. Let's convince Bill Nye, Mr. Bill, to join up with Team Rocket guy. Yeah, I'm Bill, all right. What do you want? Oh, Team Rocket isn't. My, it's been a while. Yeah, sorry, but I'm not interested. I've got my research to attend to. I'm not Giovanni's little tech boy consultant anymore. Okay, so alright, what's it about? The job. Oh, Porygon is it? Figures. Huh? Yeah, of course I know how to make that thing. What do you take me for? Just show me the stuff they gave you to tempt me with. What? You don't even have anything for me? Then why are you wasting my time? Come back when you got some actual rewards for in return for Giovanni's dirty work. Then I might be able to negotiate something to consider something for. Okay, I totally butchered whatever that conversation was, but wait. Did I mess up? Where am I supposed to go? Oh, I'm supposed to link up. I chipped the gun. I'm over here trading and stuff. I'm supposed to link up with Ronnie somewhere. I just can't remember where. Welcome, young man. I run the daycare service. Would you like me to raise one of your Pokemon? I sure would. My Nidoran here needs to get himself some experience, but I'm just too busy with my other Pokemon as it is. Isn't that right, Nido? Nido. Now back to my Pokemon adventure. Why, hello there. Would you like to... My apologies. I didn't quite catch your uniform. I take it that you're with others? Right this way, then. Follow me now, little Nido. That's a good lad. Now just come on down here. First of all, when did Pokemon be able to use ladders, bro? Especially Nidoran? Greetings, sir. Some fresh meat for you here. In more ways than one. Hold up. What have we got here? A male Nidoran, is it? Well, maybe cute, but it certainly won't be any use for manual labor. No, indeed. But if I recall correctly, sir, it should be pretty versatile in the breeding department. That's so. You grunt. Go throw this little fellow in the breeding pit. Try to get as close to that Cubone we got there too. We could use a few more Cubone eggs. Yes, sir. Archer's a pimp. Ah, so you're Dex. Welcome to Cerulean, the city of the beautiful flowing water, or whatever the heck it is. Make yourself at home at our humble little rocket base, but please don't feed the Pokemon if you'd be so kind. I got this message from Boss about your mission. Bill's house is just north of the city along Route 25, right on the other side of the Nugget Bridge. It's pretty big, you won't miss it. Had a box of few rarities put together per Boss's request. Honestly, if I were Bill, I'd take the job in a heartbeat if the stuff in there was what I was being offered. But what I've heard is he's a bit of a picky weirdo. You could go collect the parasol right in the storage room up in there. Dang, look at that Machoke. That thing is dark. Like a primate. Yeah, you're the one who's gonna see Bill, right? The package thing is right here. Hope it helps at least a little bit. Nice. This must be the breeding ground right here. I suppose you're wondering why we're putting a Psyduck inside a fence and not in the pond over there? Yeah, don't worry about it. It lacks the intelligence to even rise inside of water, see? It's pretty funny. Let's deliver this parcel to Bill, yeah. Dex delivered Bill's parcel. Giovanni, why do you keep treating me like I'm some amateur collector? I mean, a shiny Magikarp, really? And some rare candies too? Spectacular. And what's this, a ticket to some exclusive party on the SS hand? Please. I only care about two things in life. Science and rare Pokemon. That's it. Those two things are the alpha and omega of my life. Money, power, status, politics, these mean nil to me. Do you see that? If I take the job, you tell Giovanni it'll be on the following conditions. First, Team Rocket is to send me a regular sample of the rarest Pokemon you acquire, be that through breeding, stealing, catching, cloning, or whatever it is you guys do. Or rather, I didn't know, to be honest. Second, since I know you guys have spies in Silph Co, I want you to give me any and all intel you can gathered on the newest invention. Rumor have they've been going around Technology's news group for weeks about Silph being on the brink of a prototype for some innovative new Pokemon capture device. If this is going to be as big as they say, I can hardly afford to miss it. Now, I'd go there and investigate the thing myself, but frankly, I'd sooner eat a dead muck than work for a big conglomerate like Silph. Did you get all that? Good, because those are my terms. For the time being, at least. I suppose I might just change my mind. I want you to be my Team Rocket contact, Dex. Yes, that is equally a condition of my taking the Porygon job, but one that would be just between you and me. Do you understand? That's a cellular telephone. Quite a little marvel of technology, I know. I'll be calling you on there once in a while to check in on you and have you tell me if your rocket guys have done or discovered anything that might interest me lately. Is that alright with you? Splendid. Fact, come to think of it, there's one particular rare Pokemon that I have been long on the lookout for, and one that I think you guys can help me locate, if you don't mind me asking. Are you at all familiar with the Mewtwo project? No? Oh, I see. Well, I guess Giovanni's not one to reveal his secrets all too easily. I suppose that's reasonable. Never mind then. Oh, Mewtwo project, okay. Oh my, what's this? More rockets? I thought I got you all back in Mount Moon. Oh well, I suppose beating a couple more of you guys couldn't hurt if that's what it takes, am I right? I say after knocking out all the other wimps on the bridge, I could use a challenge. Bring it on, Mr. Rocket. Ooh, okay. Okay, Blue, let's see what you got. This ain't nothing compared to Red, boy. Dude, they made Blue so easy, bro. He has like literally the worst Pokemon in the world. Light work. Easy money. Player defeated, Pokemon turned to blue. Alright, take it easy. You won, okay? 64 bucks. You know what? This is not even fair. Why though? Do I just not have the right Pokemon? No, that can't be. I just have to train harder. Yeah, I need to get better, stronger. Darn it, still not good enough. They made Blue like they made him like Hop in Sword and Shield. He's getting his cheeks handed to. Hey Dex, I was just looking for you, dude. That was the most coolest burglary I've ever seen. No questions about it. Well, you know, it was only a burglary I've ever seen so far, but you know, you get the idea. It was rad. We just kind of dug our way in there and swoop, no more TM for you, old man. You should have been there, Dex. You maybe fought the spiky-haired kid from Mount Moon just now? Dude, what have you been smoking? No, really? Well then, go figure. See, I told you that kid was probably nothing but a wimpy twerp, didn't I? Well, good thing we got that settled, eh? I only wish I could have been there to see him get his cheeks whooped too, though, you know? Anyway, enough chit-chat. We probably want to head back to the hideout now. Holy mother of Mew! Run, Dex, run! What in Giratina's buddy? The cops, how did they find us? Jeez, Dex, what's going on? How could this happen? I swear I did everything right. Do you think they saw us? Nah, we got away in time, didn't we? Oh, man. We have to get back to the hideout right now, Dex. No time for messing around. You guys, you're not going to believe this. The cops are in town. They're out by the old TM collector's house. I swear we only barely got away. No kidding, man. What do you think we're all so worked up over? Jeez, what are we going to do? You think they got onto us? They could have seen us. We were real stealth-like. They got no reason to think it was us or some other burglar, have they? That's enough. Please, be quiet all. There should be no reason for alarm. The police have arrived at the scene a lot quicker than they usually do, granted, but there's no reason for them to suspect us in particular. And even if they did, well, we got enough influence in the Kanto Police Department to ensure the repercussions for us will be minimal. Savage. Guys, check this out. It's on TV. Get over here quick. And now, an alarming crime-related news. A renowned collector of a technical machine was earlier today a victim of a vicious robbery while away from his cerulean city home. Police arrived at the scene shortly after the incident, but were unable to catch the perpetrators before they made their escape. Our own Northern Kanto reporter, Ford, regular reports from the scene. I don't even know what happened. I was just up on my regular hike up on Mount Moon and I came back down and all my hard-earned TMs were gone. Truly, an unnerving tale from this poor homeowner. Now, we understand that your daughter here was playing the vicinity with this incident took place. She, in fact, was witness to some of the actions of the criminals responsible. Now, miss, would you mind explaining to us what exactly you saw? Well, you know, I don't know exactly if it was the same people, but there was this creepy guy who tried to rob me earlier. Truly shocking. Yeah, he was a real funny looking guy. He had green hair and these weird black pajamas. He had me fight him in a Pokemon battle, and after he won, he tried to steal my Pokemon. I wouldn't let him have them though, so then he just told me something about being too old and then ran off. I don't know where he went to exactly, but I think I saw him with some other guy wearing the same funky outfit after. It was really weird. Now, Mr. Officer, I'm led to understand, with the aid of this young lady's description, the Kanto Police Department has gotten rather a good idea of who might be behind this crime? That's correct. The variations in footprints as well as the speed which the operation was carried out makes it clear that the burglary was carried out by a larger group working together. Furthermore, the uniforms described by the witness leave us with little doubt in our investigators' minds. Team Rocket must have been behind this most heinous crime. Oh, you heard it here first, viewers. The Kanto Police Department believes, in other words, that this burglary was an act of an organized crime by the notorious anti-government organization Team Rocket. Positively nerve-wracking to think that these wretched criminals are currently on the loose, roaming the streets. Viewers are advised to guard their homes and their Pokemon. In light of this and other reported crimes by this criminal organization, we reached out to Champion Lance for a comment. It has come to my attention that the Kanto region has recently been the victim of several acts of organized crime at the hands of this Team Rocket. I am also led to believe that this organization has perpetrated a number of lesser crimes primarily around the Celadon area, but that the local police force have had a tendency to turn a blind eye to these misdemeanors. With this burglary, as well as with recent reports of similar mischievous behavior at Mount Moon and at the Pokemon Tower in Lavender, the rockets have proven themselves to pose a genuine threat to regional security. All of this is, of course, completely unacceptable. I have therefore decided to initiate a new program to combat organized crime. We will bring the rockets to justice. We are stationing federal police agents in every major city across the region. These specially trained, morally imperious forces will actively combat larger criminal operations and will provide victims of crimes with a safe avenue in which to report their perpetrators. Furthermore, as of today, each and every identified member of Team Rocket is a wanted criminal. For every Pokemon reported stolen by each member, the bounty on his or her head will rise. These public bounties shall help raise awareness among the citizens of Kanto about the region's most notorious criminals. In addition to informing authorities of their whereabouts, citizens are advised to stay away from, and especially to avoid, assisting in any way these individuals. Businesses such as Pokemarts are also encouraged to deny service to wanted criminals in order to prevent undue damage to their reputation. Of course, we want equally to encourage criminals who choose to renounce their past evil doings and become law-abiding citizens again. That is why any Rocket who chooses to hand back a stolen Pokemon to a local police officer will have the bounty on his head reduced in proportion to the strength of the returned Pokemon. Additionally, police officers will hand out rewards to former criminals who have kept a record of good behavior over long periods. With these measures, we move confidently in the direction of a crime-free Kanto. No lowly thug should ever be allowed to threaten the security or well-being of this proud region. That is all. The regional police forces is reported working around the clock to implement Lance's new anti-crime program. We will bring you more news on this progress as it arrives. Oh no, they're on to us. I knew those cops meant trouble. Now what are we going to do? I don't want to go to jail. Ronnie, you worthless piece of crap. Now we got the police and all the government on our heels, all because you couldn't keep yourself from robbing every little girl you came across. Yeah, you punk. Why couldn't you just stick to the mission like the rest of us? You always had to be the hothead, didn't you? But guys, give me a break. How was I supposed to know that Brad was the collector guy's daughter? I mean, I was just doing exactly what all of you do. Matter of fact, I bet your stinking butts would have done exactly what I did if you had half the chance, you dumb little... That's enough, Grunt. Be quiet. Lance, that son of a Granbull. Pretending like he hasn't known about our operation for ages already. Ridiculous. Besides that, I don't really care whether any of you get that police on your tail or not. You rob or refrain from robbing as you see fit. Then you personally suffer whatever consequences come from that. I might also add that however morally impervious Lance thinks his special cops are, I've yet to see or meet a Kanto policeman who's totally immune to bribery. Anyhow, the bottom line is, keep doing as you've been told, Grunt. Well, I won't pretend like my capacity for giving praise to anyone at all was not a little hampered just now, but I tried my best. Great work on your mission, DEX. You saved our Porygon supply, and you've done it even without having to expend more resources than we can afford. I am going to personally commend you to Boss for a job well done. So, it is in good conscience that I trust you with another high-stakes mission. I'll get right down to it. We are involved in smuggling deals with a certain gym leader down in Vermilion City. Yeah, that's right. Given his rather public status as a Kanto veteran from the war, it should come as no surprise that Surge happens to be a Rocket sympathizer. Anyway, the good lieutenant has managed to get a number of rare Johto Pokemon smuggled into the SS handliner that's just about to dock at the Vermilion Harbor. We'll be handing them over to us in exchange for some goods that our scientists have synthesized in the lab are here in the other room. Go pick them up and then head south of here through Saffron to get to Vermilion. The Rocket admin we stationed there is a bit of a downer, but you should probably meet up with him just to lend yourself a bit of credibility when dealing with Surge. Alright, so that was a pretty epic Second episode, man. We finished mission 2. We successfully convinced Bill to take on the Porygon project for Team Rocket, and we had this whole awesome cutscene with Lance and got to see a little bit more of the lore and learn a little bit more about Team Rocket's place in this. There's still a lot to learn about Team Rocket and what it actually is happening here, but our buddy Ronnie messed up and got caught on TV, so that was pretty funny to see that. But this is gonna be a great, I think, spot to end the episode, and then when we get on to the next episode, we'll pick up where we left off and continue with mission number 3. With that being said, if you stayed to the very end, I want to say 2 things. Thanks for watching till the end. It really helps with the YouTube algorithm and getting our name and our channel out there. And since you're still here, please make sure that you hit that like button and that you're subscribed, and turn on the post notification bell so that way you never miss a video from the Cousins. Until next time, my name is Dex, and thank you so much for watching with the Cousins.